Hey, Willowbrook, my name is Jared. I'm the Madison campus pastor, and today's daily Devo reading comes from Psalm 22. Psalm 22 is a very unique psalm. It foretells, it prophesies, if you will, the crucifixion of Jesus in all of its detail. You may think of crucifixion and think of a gruesome death. You'd be right to do that. Actually, first century historian Josephus said that there was no more horrific form of death than crucifixion. Crucifixion was actually, history records, designed by the Persians in about 500 BC. But then history records it was perfected by the Romans in 400 BC. Now that's relevant because the passage we're about to read is written by David. It's a psalm of David written about 1000 BC. And yet, he talks in graphic detail about what we know crucifixion to look like. So he wrote this some 500 or 600 years before crucifixion actually existed. So it's an amazing, amazing prophecy. You'll instantly recognize some of these words if from Jesus on the cross. How about verse 1? My God, why have you forsaken me? Jesus, that's one of his 7 sayings that he said on the cross, those very words. And then we read some of the details about the crucifixion later on in this psalm. Looking at verse 16, it says, dogs have surrounded me. A band of evildoers has encompassed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. There you are, another detail we know of the crucifixion. Jesus pierced hands and feet. And then look at verse 18. They divide my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. That actually happened to Jesus Christ. This is one of the dozens, or many of the dozens of prophecies about Jesus' crucifixion and the details surrounding it. I bring all that to your attention just to say, man, isn't the Bible awesome? Wow, it's just unreal how amazing and how accurate the prophecies are that existed years, hundreds of years before they were lived out by Jesus Christ, our Messiah. You can also look at this psalm and also be reminded and amazed at the love of Jesus. Jesus underwent all of this. He was bruised. He was crushed. By his stripes we are healed. He died the most excruciating death on the cross. And why? The Bible tells us, because he loves us. Romans 5:8 says this, but God demonstrates his love for us in this, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. God experienced the wrath, or Jesus experienced the wrath of God on sin. Jesus experienced the most excruciating death on this planet because he loved you and me. That's something that can bring joy to our hearts today, no matter what our day holds. And I hope you have a good one. Have a great day, Willowbrook.